Hello everyone and welcome to another Ark Survival Ascended video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to tame a Mosa with the minimum resources required. I'm going to be using the same trap method that I used for the Plesiosaur video. It does work on these. All you're going to need is a tanky Bassi and some stone gates. So you just want to build these gates around him just like you did with the Plesiosaur. He'll stay there and bite you forever. You just need to make sure that your Bassi is tanky enough to handle it. And I can't get this to clip just right the way that I want it to. I think he's actually already trapped. But I'm starting to get surrounded by Plesiosaurs, which tend to spawn in the same areas that these Mosas do. So you're going to want to kill these guys off. They're going to ruin your tame if you don't. So I lured him over here to the corner, away from the Mosasaur. You can see he's still stuck over there. He's not going anywhere. I probably don't need to place this third gate, but I want to do it just to make sure he doesn't get away once I start tranking him. But yeah, you want to kill off all the Plesiosaurs and dangerous things in the region before you start the actual tranking and taming of this guy. Gonna put one over here on this side just to make sure he can't go back the other way. There we go. I'm confident that he's pretty stuck. I'm getting hit pretty hard. I'm gonna try to get away from here again, kill this thing. These are the biggest pains in the butt that you're gonna find down in this area, that I did at least. I've tamed a couple of Mosa in this little area right here at this point. But yeah, he's solidly stuck. He's not going anywhere. I got prime meat here that I can give him for taming. I've got some kibble that I'm going to give him for taming as well. I just didn't have a lot of kibble because I kind of found this one by accident after I had tamed another one. So yeah, he's stuck right there in those gates. Didn't have to build any fancy traps or anything of that nature. Absolute minimal resources involved. You're going to go ahead and trank him just like you would anything else. He takes a lot of arrows, and keep in mind that he also drains stamina really quickly. Maybe not as quickly as the Giga does, but pretty heavily. So you're going to want to make sure you got plenty of narcotics to feed him while he's unconscious, to keep him unconscious. I got a really high damage trank gun here, so I'm taking a little bit of time and trying to target things like his tail and his body instead of his head, because he's getting really bloody here, and I'm concerned that he's gonna die before I finish tranking him. But the higher the damage on your crossbow, the faster it knocks him out. Alright, there he goes. He's out cold. So just swim over to him, go ahead and feed him whatever you want. I usually pick up these gates because we don't want to leave the server cluttered. If it's all cluttered, then people aren't going to be able to tame stuff because of the build radius around stuff. Stay close to your Bassi. You don't want to be forever away from him because this is going to be a dangerous environment where anything could come up at any time. So yeah, I didn't have enough kibble, so I'm going to have to use prime for some of this, which is going to lower his taming efficiency. But I did want to show everybody how to do this one because it worked really good with the Plesiosaur. It also works really good with these guys. You don't have to build any of the fancy traps that cost a lot of resources that you see a lot of the other YouTubers doing. Like I said, I've done this one several times now. Same for the Plesiosaur. All you need is a Bassi that's tanky enough to handle a few bites, and you'll be good to go. And these guys can handle plenty of bites from these Mosasaurs, especially if you're closer to the surface, because they heal very rapidly. You can even fight alpha Mosas with a Basilosaur that's really good. So finding one that's tanky enough isn't going to be that big of an issue for most people. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole taming process. He's about done. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this gate so that there's nothing else here. He's looking good on narcotics. I don't see anything else dangerous coming into this little cavern area here. But once again, you want to stay close to your Basilosaurus so that you don't end up dying as close to the tame. Alright, hopefully you found this video helpful. If it did, consider a like or a comment so that others can find the video and figure out how to tame a Mosasaurus with absolutely minimal effort and minimal resources. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a happy new year. Thank you and goodbye.